Imagine this for a second. You're a prisoner of war. You're being watched. Everything you say is monitored. And somehow, you need to send a message without your captor realizing it. That kind of message could literally save your life. In this video, we're looking at real moments where hidden messages did exactly that. Messages that slipped past captors, censors, and enemies, and actually worked. But my favorite example is the last one, because instead of helping at all, the message did something else entirely. It mocked the captors right to their face. Just pure trolling. Jeremiah Denton. You might recognize this name, and that's normal. Jeremiah Denton. He's known for being a prisoner of war for 8 long years, starting in 1965. Denton, a naval aviation commander, was leading an attack against the Vietnamese. They were not intimidated, and they managed to shoot down his plane, forcing him to eject. As he fell through the sky, parachute deployed, Denton looked down at his captors, knowing there was nothing he could do to escape the fate that awaited him. He wasn't alone, but over time, only he became famous. Why? Because he was the only one who managed to send a secret message. Once captured, they forced him into an interview, claiming he no longer supported the United States and that he was being treated well. During the interview, Denton blinked strangely. When asked about it, he said it was because the lights were bothering him, to avoid raising suspicion. That's how he sent a message, using Morse code in those blinks. The message was simple, but powerful. Torture. With this, he not only reported his own situation, but the conditions of all the prisoners. And that courage came at a cost. When his captors realized, they tortured him even more. 8 years of torment, 4 of those spent in a small, completely isolated cell. Douglas Hegdahl. This U.S. sailor didn't escape prison by fighting. He escaped by pretending to be stupid. In 1967, during the Vietnam War, Douglas Hegdahl was knocked off his ship and captured by North Vietnam. He was sent to the Hanoi Hilton, one of the most brutal prisoner of war camps in history. But Hegdahl made a decision. He would play dumb. He acted illiterate, slow, harmless. The guards believed him, and because of that, they gave him more freedom inside the prison. That's when he did something incredible. He began memorizing names, faces, and capture details of more than 250 prisoners, all using one children's song. Old MacDonald Had a Farm. When Hegdahl was finally released, he gave that list to U.S. intelligence. Families learned their loved ones were alive. Because one man chose to survive, not by strength, but by being underestimated. Alexis Kazdaghly. This isn't a story of escape or of guns. It's a story of needle and thread. In 1941, during World War II, Major Alexis Kazdaghly, a British prisoner of war, was captured by the Germans. He was sent from camp to camp with nothing but time and his hands. While other prisoners counted days, Kazdaghly picked up a needle and began to stitch. To the guards, it looked like harmless embroidery, a decorative piece, some fabric art. But woven into the borders were secret messages in Morse code. One read, "God save the king," and the other, "F*** Hitler." For 4 years, while he remained a prisoner, the guards never noticed. Not once. In plain sight, right on the prison walls, hung a declaration of defiance. Unseen, unbroken, unbowed. Major Alexis Kazdaghly's courage wasn't about fighting. It was about intelligence, patience, and finding a way to resist even when the world thought he couldn't. Before we end, I'm saving the best hidden message for a whole video on its own. And trust me, it's worth the wait. If you want to see it, drop a comment below. Give this video a like and make sure to subscribe, because when I reveal it, it's going to blow your mind.